big box that I recently received from Amazon. I wasn't expecting anything from Amazon. So let's find out what's in the box. Oh, side note, I did receive a pair of shorts from my off my Amazon wish list, which I appreciate extremely. You just haven't seen them in a video yet because, like, a couple days after I received them in the mail and I washed them, I ended up getting a huge bruise on my leg, and the shorts were too short. They weren't gonna cover it up, and it looked like kind of gross. So I had to wait till it went away, and it just recently faded. So I will be making that video soon. So if you send me those shorts, that video is gonna be for you. And I looked at my Amazon wish list for the stuff that had been purchased, and I made a post on my Instagram. Nobody reached out to me, but it was this 2021 origami calendar, and I'm not sure how long ago somebody bought this for me, but if it was you, and it was a while ago, I never received it. I've been having really huge issues with people stealing my mail and packages over the past like 2-3 months at the apartment complex that I currently live in. I made several complaints, but they really don't do anything about it, which is really crappy. It's really frustrating because we have a parcel room where there's we have what is it? Parcel pending, which are these lockers. It's an additional service that you can pay for, where the couriers put your packages in these lockers, and then you get a text message and email saying that you have a package and it was delivered, and you need the code in the email or text message to get in the parcel locker. So, but sometimes couriers don't take the time to put the items in the lockers. They just put them on the floor in the parcel room, and whoever has an access key, and your access key is the same key that opens the front gate, and the front gate is a whole different issue. If you have the access key, you can get in to the parcel room, and if your package is on the floor, somebody else can come and take it, and then your package is lost. I've actually even had packages stolen from my front door, which is really annoying. And I even called and asked why there wasn't any like surveillance system in the parcel room, and the property management just said it was the courier's responsibility to put them in the parcel lockers. And I was like, well, they're clearly not, and this keeps being an issue, and it's not just affecting me, it's affecting other residents because people are just going in there and stealing other people's packages. And I was like, why don't you have like a camera or a surveillance system in here if it's affecting I've had, in June I had 2 packages stolen, and one was like a big like outdoor balcony chair, and it was a big package from the parcel room, and I'm just like, we've been having these issues for how long, and you can't even take the time. I'm trying to look for some lip balm. Hold on, I found it. You can't even take the time to put in a security system so that the other residents are protected from whoever's stealing these packages. And they just said it was a courier's fault, and I'm like, it's called preventative maintenance. maintenance to prevent these types of issues. Like, you mow your grass so your grass doesn't get long. That's preventative maintenance. Like, you do maintenance on household items so they break down. That's preventative maintenance. Like, she didn't have an answer for me. And I'm like, great, yeah, I'm paying out the nose for this apartment. And the gate is always broken. So there's like one of the swinging gates, and then there's the arm bar. Well, I don't know what part is like broken in the system, if it's like the gates or the arm, but whatever is affected makes it so it won't open and close properly. So instead of getting it fixed, they just leave it open all the time so anybody can come in and out. And it's a gated community. Like, you can't advertise that it's gated if the gate never works. And then the really crappy thing is they like fix the one in the front, and then my apartment is closer to the back of the property. There's another gate system back here, and they fixed the one in the front, but then they left the one in the back open. And I'm like, I don't know if they don't want him to open the gate all the time for delivery people. Like, I don't know if it's broken or they're just being lazy. And it's very, very annoying. But yeah, enough of my rant. I'm gonna open this box. I see your paw. Oh my goodness. I love, like, Eevee in general, but Vaporeon is my favorite. And oh my goodness, I cannot believe somebody got this for me. Well, that somebody got all of this for me. Let's see if they left a note. They left a really cute note. It says, thank you for being so wonderful. But I don't know if you want me to say your name, so I'll just leave it at that. Some people don't like to advertise when, I don't know. I've just seen other creators, like, where people request not to have their name said. But I know who you are, and I really, really appreciate all of this that you got me. I cannot believe it's Vaporeon. I was also really excited when they added Sylvia and the fairy type. And then this really cool gaming mouse pad. It's one of them multicolor illuminated ones. And I think this is just gonna be so awesome for my gaming setup. It says it's breathing too. able to hang it up at our new place when we finally figure it out, because that's been kind of a drama show too. I thought this one was so cool because it was it is like a nighttime scenery. It's kind of mountain. I don't know the best way to show you, but it looks super cool. I think it'll look really cool as a background too. I don't know, I'm just excited. I don't know how to show you this the best. But you'll definitely be my bangs. You'll definitely be seeing them in videos and everything. So you'll know what it looks like. And I'm so excited for this. It's so soft. Oh my goodness. I'm so glad that sizing chart was accurate. Because it looks like it's gonna fit. It might be a little short in the arms, but who cares? I don't know what to do. How to try it on in this video, because the orientation I currently have. I think I'm gonna put this on and lower the camera so then you can see the whole outfit. Okay, hold on. Okay, oh my goodness, guys, this is so cute. I'm just so excited. I just think it's so cute. And the sizing chart was like, oh my goodness, look at these. This is just so cute. I can't believe you actually got this for me. Yeah, so I am really happy this sizing chart was actually accurate, because you know, anytime I actually buy kind of anything off of Amazon, I always try to look at the sizing chart and then look at the reviews. And the sizing chart and the reviews were similar in feedback, I guess you could say. So I picked extra small instead of a small, and actually a small would have been too big. But yeah, this is, oh my goodness, and it's kind of weird because I put it on just using the zip, but it does have the snaps at the bottom too. But this is so soft, and the tail is so cute. I cannot get over it. So I think there's a way I could send a thank you note through Amazon to you who bought this for me. I just wanted to let you know I appreciate you, and you are amazing, and you didn't have to do this, but I appreciate you. Oh my goodness, likes to take their pet in there to go poop, and they don't pick up their dog poop. So annoying. So the first house we actually got approved for, but just the backyard was kind of a nightmare. And we recently decided to pass on getting the house. We got approved for another home, just one town over, and the move-in date originally said the end of February, which was gonna be perfect because that's when I wanted to move in. But when they got back to us and said that we were approved for this second house, they changed the move-in date because I guess they're having a hard time. Well, I don't know, they didn't specifically say this, but from the wording of the email, it sounds like they're having a hard time getting the current tenants out of the house. So that's kind of concerning, but it's a really nice house. It's got a decent sized backyard. It's got some grass. From the photos, we haven't actually been able to see the inside. But once people move out, they're gonna do all the updates necessary to make sure we're happy with it because we're waiting this long, or if we choose to wait this long. But they also said that we could set a move-in date, and then we have to be flexible with our move-in date because it could change. And I'm like, what does that even mean? Like, they gave us a range from March 12th to March 26th, and I'm like, well, if we have to be flexible and we say when we want to move in, the first date available might not be until the end of, I don't know, where it just got off for no reason. I was talking about moving dates being flexible, that we might request the beginning of March, or March 12th, and we might not be able to move in until the end of March anyway, which is kind of crazy. So if we want to go forward, they said that if we find another house in their inventory that's available now, we could switch our application without paying another fee to this other house. But we applied for this house because it met our needs. It had a decent sized backyard that was fenced in. It was supposed to be available at the end of February, and it was really the only one that was close enough to where the both of us work, to like, where one of us wasn't working, like having to drive like over an hour, and the other one only has to drive like 20 minutes. Like, we're trying to be accommodating. So yeah, it's like super annoying because we reached out to the apartment complex to see if by some chance they don't have our unit rented out and we could stay here for another month. And I was expecting the rent to be a little bit more expensive, but when they replied, they're like, yeah, sure, you could stay here again for another month. We don't have your unit rented out, so they have an empty unit. Okay, that's what like our consultant said. I don't know what she's considered. She's the girl at the front that shows you the apartments. The woman who actually like makes the decisions based on monthly pricing or like whatever. She's like the assistant property manager, and she's kind of been like a real pain in the ass to deal with the entire time we've lived here. She's the one we've dealt with the issues with the people upstairs, and those haven't been resolved. So she's definitely not the best person to have to deal with. And she replied replied, she's like, yeah, you guys can stay, but it's like almost $900 more for us to stay here in the apartment. Number one, we've paid our rent on time every single month. Number two, we are existing tenants. We don't have to move. Like, it boggles my mind. The only issues we've had have been with the people upstairs being too loud. It's not like we've been bad tenants. We haven't had any, like, issues where they've had to reprimand us. Like, it's like, and the unit is gonna be empty when we move out. They haven't rented it. Like, so you're gonna charge me an additional $900 to just stay here another month on top of the monthly rent. So, like, because the base rent is, which is a lot of money. Anytime I ever tell anybody, they're like, yeah, that's my mortgage. Okay, yeah, like, I couldn't afford to buy a house when I moved down here. I've only been here a year. Like, give me a break. And being so unfamiliar with the areas, like, our best option was to rent something and read about how much the utilities were going to be for a house versus how much they were for an apartment, because I know how much utilities are up in Illinois. And, you know, I wasn't familiar with the utilities in Georgia. But my base rent for a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom with a 2-car garage apartment with loud ass people upstairs, just the base rent is like $15.56 or $15.65. In there, it's just under $1,600. And then I had to pay a $350 pet deposit when I got my dog in June. And then, with all the additional fees that I have to pay per month to, like, rent the washer and dryer, and then there's, like, some pest control, and then for them to pick up the garbage, and then there's this thing called con services, which is the water, because they just give you one flat price for water, which is kind of fine because I take long ass showers anyway, but I won't be when I move into my own place and pay my own water bill, I'll tell you that. But yeah, so, and the electric bill for this place when it was the summertime was at most like $200, and this isn't a big apartment, so right now it's not bad, it's like $85. And the only reason why, like, all of the appliances in here are electric. There's no gas, so no oven flame. And right now it's not bad. The only we don't even need to use the heat because all the other apartments are so warm. We only have to use the air conditioning, which is nuts because we're from Illinois and it's like -20 up there with the wind chill. And we have the air conditioning on because the apartment's too hot. Right now it's been like $85, but anyway, yeah. So with all their fees plus the con services for the water, it's and then I pay it online. It's they charge you like almost $4 to pay it online. So it's 17, like 28 with all the extra fees. So it was 24, like 49, I think, is what they said our rent would increase to, and that wasn't including the fees. freaking out about almost $2,500 worth of rent. Plus, I have to pay, well, like one of the houses, it's a full first month's rent. First month's and last month's. So, the deposit is the last month. So, well, no, that wouldn't be accurate either because I have to pay first month's and then the deposit, but the deposit equals a full month's worth of rent. And all of this money I put out in application fees. So you're gonna tell me I'm gonna have to spend almost, say it's like $3,500 just to move into a new house, and then another $2,500 to stay in my crappy ass apartment. People are really testing me, okay? Like, but this cute little Pikachu onesie thing made me so happy. The Vaporeon Beastie Resistance, the mouse pad thing, amazing. I cannot believe somebody decided to buy all this stuff for me. You know, it's just crazy that people actually like me. Okay, so that's it for my rant. Thank you to you who bought this stuff for me. I appreciate you so much, and I appreciate my sleepy samurais so much. I cannot believe our community has grown this big in this amount of time. I was not expecting it at all. I just started making this stuff because it was like, it's more than a hobby, because it's I don't know how to explain it. It's something I like, it's something I wanted to do. I watch ASMR videos almost every single day, because they help me. And now I cannot believe that there's people out there that want to watch my videos. It boggles my mind. And there's people out there that like me enough to buy me a freaking Pikachu onesie. Like, I just cannot believe everything that's going on. Like, all that crazy ass stuff that I have going on in like my personal life, just trying to find a house, and then I have all this like positive stuff with you guys in this community that we're building together, and I just think that's so amazing. The yin and the yang, the yin and the yang. Like, you can't have one without the other. And if all the positivity from this community that we're creating, and my negative that I have is this stupid house situation, like, that's fine. I'll deal with it. So, I'm glad I got to spend this time with you guys. I hope this video helped you in some way, either reduce stress, relieve some anxiety, or maybe you're even asleep. And if you're asleep, I want you to know that I think you're amazing and I appreciate you. I hope to see you guys again really, really soon. And dude, I totally blanked out. I'm so sorry. I messed up my own outro. I just can't get over this like outfit.